are you? How are all of my revivers doing today? Today we're going to be making a quick and easy, simple, creamy, cheesy grit. So I'm going to show you how I do that. And I have here some of my almond milk, which is a cup of that, a cup of water, a cup of grits. I have some adobo seasoning. You can use salt, pepper, it's up to you, and I have pepper. I have my butter, I have my cream cheese, and then I have some Sargento cheddar that I'm going to implement later. But for now, we're definitely going to use this and all of everything to get it started. Before you do anything, you have to boil your water. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get over here and put the water in the pan. You want your heat at a nice medium, not low, but low enough. So if you have numbers on your stove, I would say between 5 and 4 is where I have mine. I love this pot. I love this pot. So I'm going to put my milk in first. Then I'm going to put my cup of water. So it's basically 2-to-1 ratio with the actual grits. And then I like to add my butter, which is about 2.5 tablespoons. I know this is not truly healthy, okay? And then this is where you can add your seasonings, just to make sure the grits are already seasoned. And that's about a teaspoon of adobo. Mind you, this is not salt, so you don't want to put a teaspoon of salt. I would say about half a teaspoon, because the cheeses are going to be seasoning it as well. Then I put a little bit of pepper. I just like to see the pepper in my grits. And then we're going to let that boil, and then we're going to come back and then put the grits in. So you want this to get boiling first, and then once it gets boiling, we will implement the grits. So I'm just trying to get this butter to do its thing and kind of melt. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I just made a mess, but yeah. So we'll be back once that starts boiling. Just to let you know, I love using milk or heavy creamer. I'm doing milk because I know it's readily available in most people's home, and sometimes cream cheese is as well. And if you know you're making cheesy grits, I'm pretty sure you did buy cheese. So we have cream cheese and a mild cheddar. I usually do Asiago cheese, cream cheese, cheddar. I usually do like 3 or 4 different cheeses, but I'm making it simple, and I usually use heavy creamer. So that is another way to do it. Instead of the milk, you can add heavy creamer, but being that it's thicker, you can only put 1.5 cups of water and then 1/2 cup of heavy creamer inside your grits. Alright, you see that? It is rumbling. So now I'm going to turn it down really low, and you're going to get a whisk or fork and slowly add your grits right into the whisk. I do this because you don't want to cause any lumps or anything when you're creating these. And you have to make sure that you stir when it comes to grits. So if you notice, I'm adding it right into the whisk, just like so. Now it seems like it's going to be overwhelmed with liquid, but that is why you continue to stir and you cut it down low, so that these grains can become soft, tender, and moist. You do not want hard, crusty grits. So yeah. And this is kind of the process of what you're going to do. Even though I got it down low, I'm going to still keep doing this. Why? Because we don't want the grits to get lumpy, clumpy, and we want to make sure all of the grits are in that butter and all those great seasonings. So I'm just going to keep doing this. It's a process. And, you know, with some of my videos, I might speed it up. But some of them, I know I've watched videos of people doing things, and I'm like, why did they speed that up? I wanted more details on that. So, I mean, if a video is too long, or you want to get to the point, or it's a certain point where you know you are messing up when you're doing your grits, just speed through the video to find exactly what you need to help you get your grits right where you want them. See, they're thickening up. And I'm going to cut them lower and lower. I don't want them too high, because we don't want the water to cook out too fast before the actual grits are done. So I got my stove down to an actual 2. And I'm just going to continue whisking. Whisk. Because this is going to help see that? Whisk, whisk, whisk. Now butter, seasoning, everything is in here. If you're not a cheese person, you just continue letting these cook for like another 3-4 minutes and you have your grits. You don't have to add anything to these. Now if you're a sweet grit person, you can just add the butter, omit the pepper, and omit the actual seasoning like salt or seasoning that I put in. You just omit that because you want a sweet grit, which is what I like sometimes. I get in the mood for a sweet grit. So see, they are thickening up, guys. They are thickening up. So right here, I cut it down even lower. And let me get my cheese ready, and then we'll come back to this pan. So guys, I have about 1/4 of the block of cream cheese and 3 slices of Sargento. And all I'm going to do, because I closed that up and covered it, because we want this to continue cooking, is I'm going to hunk those in there. And I'm going to lay these in there just like that. And let them melt on their own. And put the top back on. And guys, after we come back, they will be done. So we're going to let this sit for about a good minute or so. And then we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back. And see, everything is melted. Now, I'm not a shredded cheese girl. I don't like shredded cheese. I like to shred my own cheese. And if I don't have shredded cheese, I always use sliced cheese. So that cream cheese is still melting. So all you're going to do is just incorporate that in, blend it up really well. But guess what, guys? These bad boys are done. They are done. Let me see if I cut, because my lights are so freaking bright. They are done. They're not sticking. They are creamy. They are cheesy. And they are done. See the bottom of the pot? No sticking. You can hear me nicely touching the bottom of the pot without a problem. There goes your nice Southern style creamy cheesy grits. And we're going to put them in a bowl and let you see how thick and tasty these look. I hate thin grits. My grits has to be nice and thick. And there you have it. Let me show you guys how tasty these look. So we're gonna grab a fork. Oh, well, we got a spoon. Who cares? Look at that. Cut that off. And look, there's your nice, creamy, tender, cheesy grits. Alright guys, make sure you thumbs up the video. Make sure you share the video. And if you have any comments, leave them below. If you have a request of a how-to video, make sure you also leave that below. Make sure if you're new to my channel, you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the new how-to videos. And check out my playlist for other how-tos and DIYs. I will be trying to put everything in good playlists so you will know it's a cooking how-to, it's a cleaning how-to, a decor how-to. I want to get all those in playlists, so stay tuned for that as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share this channel and tell people about the how-to lady, CPR, the how-to lady. I hope you enjoy. And with this particular recipe, I have other things that I will be showing you that you can eat with this, like my shrimp and grits recipe that I know a lot of people would love. I know some people have requested that, and I've tried it several times and the camera clunked out, but we will be having that as well. So if you like shrimp and grits, this is the shrimp recipe, and I will show you how to create the grits to put on, this is the grit recipe. I will show you how to create the grits and gravy to put on top. Later, Gators.